today we're going to talk about hiring. I want to help you fix this phenomenon. We are in a hiring crisis, and many of you are still really struggling with a lack of qualified teachers in your market, and you have to get smarter and better, more strategic, and more ninja about how to hire. Let me share some hiring nuggets with you. The overarching message here is that you must market harder to your applicant pool, to your potential teacher pool, because you have to, because we're in a hiring crisis, and the days completely have changed with digital media and our society. It's no longer good enough to just put an ad in the paper that's very kind of boring and corporate speak and doesn't have any fun inside of the ad and doesn't give examples of what you do for your team and all of that goodness that's the culture of your school. You want to pull those into how you market to teachers, whether they're millennials, Gen X, I don't care. You have to do a better, bigger job of marketing your program to candidates. So that's the core message that I'm teaching today. And I'm just checking in to make sure that you guys can still hear me. Okay. So it would be easier if I had this on split screen, but I don't. So I'm just going to have faith that this is working. Your 3 key ideas that you want to take away from this training are: hire to your core values, and I'm going to show you some examples, have a great careers page, and have an employee e-packet, and I'll tell you about that. So core values. Core values are the things that drive your company to what is the way that you want to impact the world, and what are the values, the principles that you hold dear as an owner and a team. This is for your teacher team also, is what matters to them and to you most. And these are laid out in examples here to you. And there's a difference in many of us. We're learning about service standards, which is a Disney concept, versus core values, which is more around your why, your vision, your mission, and why you do what you do. So this is Steve and Jessica's culture wall, and I just wanted to show you an example of how you can take your brand, your story, your core values, and your service standards, if you have them. That's an optional thing. And they actually have their teachers all sign the service standards. So there's a commitment to your team, and when you pull this into how you hire, you will find people who are a fit for where you are driving your bus, right people, right seat, and you want to hire for culture and hire for a culture fit, which is more important than hiring for number of years of ECE experience. In many cases, you want both. And so when you talk about it from a culture standpoint, your core values, and you put them in your ads, and I actually have mine in my ads on Indeed, you will get better responsiveness overall and better candidates. I'd rather have you get 3 amazing candidates that are fit for your culture than 10 people who are not, right? Who wants to go through all of those candidates that aren't a fit? So your core values are really, really important. And here's zooming into that first example at Steve and Jessica's school at Busy Little Hands. Family first, fun, respect, integrity, and progressive. So that's what they did with their team. They figured out what they stand for. They have a sentence for each gives it a little bit more flavor and definition. So family first, children and their parents are our highest priority and concern. And then you can take those and put them into your ads. You put them on your website. You can put them on the wall of your school. You can do shout outs to staff in your staff meeting. You can reward them based on who represented the culture, the core value of fun or respect or integrity this month. And so doing those shout outs just starts baking in your culture. And then you can give, gift cards, cash, gifts, things that are meaningful, plaques, certificates to your team based on these displays of excellence matched to your core values, specific stories of what they did for their families, children, or coworkers. So there's another example there on the right. That might be Jamie's, I forget. I shared a bunch of these in a session that I just did we defined the behaviors that roll up to our core values in the Freedom and Empire Day on Friday when I was training. And so I have like 20 of these examples that everybody's been sharing inside the academy. So that's the first piece, is your core values. The second piece is a careers page. So the question is, and for you to have an assignment, if you don't have one, do you have a careers page that is on your website that's laid out, that has a video or teacher testimonials? Those are two elements of your careers page that are super important, is video marketing. So you see here, this is the Growing Kids, Mike Garatoni's careers page, join our team. And it's why Growing Kids staff like what they get to do when they work here. And I forget what the actual title of the video is, but it's a very charming video. So if you go to growingkids.com, just throw a shout out as a thank you to Mike and Carla for all the amazing marketing that they've done working with me over the last 5 years. And then that teacher testimonial is just gorgeous. I've worked at Growing Kids for 11 years. I love the flexible hours and the fact that we don't work weekends or nationally recognized holidays. I like the staff here, and it goes on and on, from Mercedes on their team. So these are excellent examples. And then another part of their careers page, when you scroll down, this is the headline of the page: a career with a purpose. And we're looking for you, and then you can put your bullet point of your core values or what you're looking for in people, specifically related to experience, expertise, behaviors, whatever you're looking for. So that's fantastic, and you can model this. So got to have careers pages that really market your school effectively, teacher testimonials, more about benefits and what teachers love most about working here, a bullet point list, what you're looking for in a teacher in terms of qualities and values, pictures of them having fun, cute images of teachers having fun with kids and then with each other, maybe at a party or a staff retreat, and a call to action. Those are the elements that you want. A video would be fantastic. It's kind of extra credit if you can do this kind of a video. It really does an amazing job, pull people in to actually apply for your positions. And these guys don't have a hiring problem, and they have 8 schools. They're growing to 10 schools in northern Indiana, which is not an overly huge populous area. It's South Bend and then all of the areas. So it's mid-sized market to small market. And they don't have a hiring problem because they have these assets built out on their website. So that's your second thing. So first is core values and hiring, and using those core values in your ads and in your hiring process, interview questions, etc. Second thing is careers pages. And the third thing is e-packets. So I didn't get a chance to put examples in here. We can share them below this video if we want. An e-packet is simply a PDF document. It's like a brochure that you put in yummy copy, images, kind of the things that you would have on your careers page, you can leverage and put into an actual Word document, save it as a PDF. And a really good thing to put in there is more detail about benefits. So flexibility, PTO, paid time off, vacations, holidays, that maybe they get their birthday off. One creative one that Tamina Adams, who's the owner of 2 locations, and she's also a part-time coach on my team, has on hers is she actually pays for study time. So while teachers are watching kids during nap time, they can study and use that for professional development time to earn their CDA, and they can be studying. And so it's paid homework time, or study time is one of her benefits that she's kind of created out of thin air, but she's marketing it, right, to her applicants in part of her e-packet. And so the e-packet is typically between 4 and 7 pages long. And it also has a checklist of things that you get compared to competing schools. So Happy Faces offers competitive pay, benefits, health insurance, 401k, your birthday's off, whatever. And are any other of your competitors offering those same things? So it just puts you in a frame of really standing apart in what you offer your employees and your applicant employees are going to get excited about that when they see how professional and how awesome and how fun and a rewarding place to work. And you just, you're showing your best in this e-packet to applicants. So those are the three things. And so hopefully that's helped you. And here's a summary. So just a quick Facebook Live training this morning, guys, but I wanted to really bring forward to you to help you fix your hiring problem is when you do this and you start marketing your school to applicants and you continue to get better and better and better and build this stuff out over time on your website, on landing pages. You can drive traffic there. You can have an apply now button. You can have a call to action, and your applicant pool will just, the people who actually get engaged with you and apply will blossom. It'll double or triple when you start getting this right. And word of mouth will also double or triple because teachers have friends in the marketplace and they will start. And then of course, there's lots of other things that you can do. You can do a teacher referral bonus. So when they have friends come who end up becoming teachers with you, those people who referred them, your existing teachers get money, the monnaies, and so forth. So there's a lot for you here. And we have a Hire Right Masterclass. We have Cindy's book, Relationship Roadmap by Cindy Alexander, is incredible. We have so much to share with you. It's too much for a Facebook Live. Go take action on what you learned today. Core values, careers, join our team, have a web page, and then your employee e-packet, create that, and then you market it with it. You email it to people, you have people pick it up, you can have people share it, you can have people take it. It's amazing, and it will do so many things for you when you actually put a brochure together that markets your school to applicants, gives them the reason why work for us. Why work for us? Well, here's why. Okay, so hopefully that is compelling for you and will really inspire you to go fix this problem once and for all. All right, everybody. So I'm going to say over and out. Thank you so much. Go to childcaresuccess.com to get on the list for future freebies, promotions, content, our Friday blogs, our Friday podcast episodes, all of that stuff. If you just fill in the form at childcaresuccess.com, yes, we would love for you to do a strategy session with a coach. But if you're not quite ready, go there anyway and just opt in. It will cost you this much, and it will provide you with this much. So amazing heart-centered content for you as a childcare leader, owner, director.